Welcome back to our McGregor series of cat fence installation videos. This video shows how to install polypropylene fencing. Ziplock ties, in our case strong black 8-inch Ziplock ties with a UV barrier and 120-pound break-in strength, are the basic tool for attaching polypropylene fencing. So just as a carpenter sees lots of nails, if you're installing one of our cat fences, expect to see lots of Ziplock ties. Start by holding down one end of your fence roll with stones or bricks and unrolling it along the fence line. Now raise it up the side of a post and hang the top of it around the projection on the tip of the end cap like a coat on a hanger. Then take the coat off the hanger, string a zip tie through the hole in the end cap, and draw the zip tie tight, embracing both the coat and the hanger. Be sure to leave enough fencing on the far side of the post to create about a 6-inch overlap. Attach the fencing to the post with another zip tie around where the extender arm makes a 90-degree bend. Add another zip tie near the top of the vertical post, another near the middle of the post, and a third at the bottom of the fencing. Note the opening between the bottom of the fencing and the ground, the size of which will vary depending on whether you have a 6-foot or a 7.5-foot cat fence. Continue in this manner at each post, drawing the fencing reasonably tight as you go, like a bed made nicely by a girl where the sheet is flat and comfortable, definitely not like a bed made by a Marine sergeant where the sheet is drum tight and will bounce quarters. When you come to a corner post, which this post is, start by attaching the fencing near the bottom of the post rather than at the top, and then raise the bottom of the fencing to the right height. Continue attaching the fencing to the corner post, then to the extender arm, and then to the end cap. To help you see things better, we have set this extender arm lower than normal, but the process with taller arms is the same. Irrespective of the height of the fence, because the arm bends in at an angle, a significant amount of fencing will overhang the arm. This can be trimmed off later, leaving whatever amount of fencing the arm can reasonably support. If some ties are located so as to cause the fencing to bow in or out, remove these ties and replace them with others that are placed correctly. Cut the fencing when you come to the end of a run. That is, when you come to a corner and/or gate, leaving about a 6-inch overlap at the far side of the last post. Start at the bottom of the fencing and work up. When done, you're ready to start a whole new run of polypropylene fencing. There's one last step. Go back to all posts in the run and put on more zip ties, so that the interval between ties on each post is 18 inches or less. After you have completed all runs on the fence this way, go to each place where the installed polypropylene fencing overlaps and join the overlaps with zip ties. Finally, for cosmetics, cut off the tails of all your zip ties. There are lots of ties to be detailed, so it may help to think of yourself as picking apples or playing some video game like Pac-Man where you grab a lot of stuff. This brings us to the end of this long video. The next two videos, numbers 7 and 8, are both short. They tell how to attach the metal bottom fencing to the posts, how to join it to the poly fencing, and how to stake it down. When you are done with them, you will have seen all our cat fence installation videos, and if you have been installing as you go, installation of your fence will be complete.